dear children. Now today we will discuss the term lateral inversion, periscope, the image found by the plane mirror and the speed of the light in a different medium. So first of all, we will discuss with the lateral inversion, the term lateral inversion. Now this term lateral inversion is actually the change in the left and right side of the object and the image. Okay, the object and the image, there is interchange in the left and right side of the object and the image, which we call it as lateral inversion. And this lateral inversion you will observe in a plane mirror. So in a plane mirror, the right side of the object will appear to be the left side, or the left side of the object is appear to be the right side, which means that when you stand, you have an object, you stand in front of a plane mirror, and when you raise your left hand, the image which you see on the plane mirror, it seems that you have raised right hand. That means the object normally you are raising your left hand, but in the image you will see that we have raised right hand. So that is lateral inversion. Okay, so in lateral inversion, the left will appear to be right, the left side of the object will appear to be the right side of the image, or the right side of the object will appear to be the left side of the image. So that means object and image will be different. Okay, that means the right will appear left, or the left will appear right. Okay, and suppose you stand in front of a mirror and you put a button flower on the left side. Okay, you carry some flower, or you just fix a button flower on your right side of your chest here, this side, and you stand in front of a mirror. And you are considered as the object. That flower or your body is considered an object, and that object, and you yourself, being an object, you stand in front of a mirror. And in a mirror, what you will see is that you will see that the flower, that you have placed the flower on the right side of your chest. That means originally, in actual practice, you have been put the flower on the left side, but in the image you will see that you have placed or kept the flower on the right side. So that means there is some sort of illusion, okay, which we call it as a lateral inversion. And this lateral inversion you can see in a vehicle also, like especially in an ambulance. Actually, in ambulance, what it is written is that it is written as a word ambulance. These are the correct letters which we write. But you have noticed that in an ambulance, in the vehicle, instead of writing this ambulance in a correct order, that is properly in a correct way, it is written laterally inverted. Okay, it is written laterally inverted. That means interchange. That means the face of that alphabet. The alphabet is written in an opposite manner. Like A will never change, M will also remain same, but B is turning towards the right, and it is, but in laterally inverted it is turned towards the left. That means right will appear to be left. Then U will also not change. L will change here. A, okay, then N also will change here, okay, then C, then E. Okay, so this is the lateral inverted of ambulance. Now this ambulance is, these letters are written on the ambulance vehicle or on a van. So you might have seen this. Now why it is written is that, so that in order to read the word, the correct word of ambulance, the correct word of ambulance is written in inverted form. Okay, it's not in a correct form, it is written in inverted form. That means left side to the letters which has been written on the facing towards the right is facing towards the left, or the left side will face towards the right, and so on. Okay, like that. So now why it is written is that when any vehicle will go ahead of the ambulance, any vehicle which goes ahead of the ambulance, and the driver from that vehicle can see through a rear view mirror. Rear view mirror means a mirror which has been placed in front of the near the side of the, not in front, actually the side of the driver's seat. In the driver's seat there is a small looking glass, we call it as looking glass, that is a rear view mirror, and that mirror is made up of convex mirror, that is a convex mirror. Okay, so when any vehicle will go ahead of the ambulance, and the driver can read the correct letter of ambulance through a rear view mirror. Okay, so when they read the correct spelling, so they will understand, yes, this is the word ambulance and we have to give pass to the ambulance. So that is why this vehicle will give pass to the coming vehicle, that is the ambulance, so that vehicle will reach the hospital in time carrying patient. So that means when these letters are written in lateral inverted form, the other vehicle driver can read the correct spelling, or they can read the correct word of ambulance. So in order now, this is the reason why in ambulance it is written lateral inverted form. Okay, instead of writing in the correct form, it is written in lateral inverted form, so that from the outside, that means from the other vehicle, can see the correct word of the word ambulance. So this is what we call it as a lateral inversion. Okay, so and when we define lateral inversion, it is defined as the interchange of left and right side of the object and the image in a plane mirror is called the lateral inversion. So this is about the lateral inversion. Next one was the periscope. Now this periscope are used to see, these are used in submarines. Okay, these are used to see the crowds, the heads of enemies. Okay, and the longer distance, these are used to see the crowd or the enemies coming or enemies passing. Okay, these are used in the submarine especially. Okay, so that it can through this periscope, we can see the head of the pupil. Okay, so this periscope also uses plane mirrors. These are device which you can see the image, and this also use plane mirror. And these plane mirror are kept parallel to each other in an inclined position. Two plane mirrors are kept at two corners of the periscope. And this periscope consists of some sort of rectangular glass. Okay, rectangular box is there. Okay, and which is kept at an angle of right angle. It is kept at right angle. Okay, and you can see the image from the lower side, from the lower side of this box. Okay, so here is two plane mirrors are there, which are kept at an angle of 45 degrees, and these two plane mirrors are parallel to each other. Now the light rays from the distant object, very far object, the light rays from the distant object will come and they falls on the plane mirror. Okay, they falls on the plane mirror. And when they falls on the plane mirror, now this is the incident ray of light which is coming from the distant object. And when the light rays falls on the plane mirror, these light rays get reflected back. They will get reflected. And when the reflection takes place, they get reflected at 90 degrees. Okay, the two rays of light are drawn here, 1 and 2. Okay, one ray of light, it strikes towards the one plane mirror. Then this light gets reflected. Then again, it falls on another mirror, which is kept at the base of this box. Okay, and again here also another reflection takes place. That means the reflection is taking place 2 times here. That means from one mirror and again from another mirror. Okay, and similarly the two reflection, that means the 2 times the reflection taking place here. One light reflect here, again another light again reflected on the another side of the mirror, and therefore after reflection this light will come to the observer. So here observer will be at the lower side here, not at the top, because the light will enter from the topmost region here, and the observer will be at the lower region. and when the light will get reflected, and that reflected light will come, and since the reflected ray of light is not intersecting, okay, so therefore whatever the image will be seen from the by the observer, okay, this image is a virtual image, okay, since the reflected ray of light is not intersecting, so virtual image will be seen. So the observer will see the image of the obstacles or the image of the enemies, okay, so they can locate they can locate where the enemies are there, at what distance, okay, so how their movement are taking place. So all these things they can see with the help of the periscope. So this periscope also uses plane mirror, and this plane mirror are kept at an angle of 45 degree, okay, and they are parallel to each other. They are kept at the two sides of the periscope. So this way, this plane mirror is also used to make or prepare periscope, okay, which are used in submarines to see the clouds as well as the enemies. And the next one is there about the uses of plane mirror. This plane mirror have got plenty of uses. These are used these are used as looking glass, okay, or normally which you see your face, okay, looking glass, okay. So these plane mirror are used in a looking glass. These are used in a barber shop, okay, all the places, in all the corners, the plane mirror are kept so that you can see the front side as well as the back side of your hair while you cut your hair, okay. So these are used in a barber shop. These are also used in optical illusion, like in optical illusion on a stage, okay. So yeah, these are used in a stage, in a program. If any programs are doing, when they perform any programs, then there also these plane mirrors are used. So this is about the uses. Please go to the uses of the plane mirror, okay. And the next one is the speed of the light. Now the speed of the light in air is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. The speed of the light in air is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second in air or vacuum, which is more than the speed of the sound. So that is why the speed of the sound is only 330 meter per second, which is very less as compared to the speed of the light. So therefore, during thunder and lightning, first you see the flash of light, then you will hear the sound. This is the reason, because the light travels faster in air or vacuum, okay. But when the light passes from air to another medium, that is water or glass or diamond, okay, when the light in the air, the speed of light is always, air or vacuum, the speed of light is always 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. But when that light will pass from air to glass or air to water, then the speed of the light will become less. The speed of the light decreases when it passes from air to another medium. So air is considered as a radial medium, and glass and water is known as the denser medium. So when the ray of light passes from radial medium towards the denser medium, there is always decrease in the speed of light. The speed of the light decreases. Normally the speed of the light is 3 to 10 to the power 8 meter per second only in air or vacuum. But when it comes or when it falls towards the water or a glass, then it will change. So what will the speed of the light in a water or a glass? They will be different. So that means the speed of the light decreases. So therefore, when we consider the speed of the light in water, the speed of the light in water is 2,25,000 kilometer per second. So in a water, the speed of the light is 2,25,000 kilometer per second. Whereas in a glass, it is 2 lakh. 1 takes 100,000 to the power. That is kilometer per second. So in a air, the speed of the light is 3 to 10 to the power 8 meter per second. In a water, the speed of the light is 2,25,000 kilometer per second, and in glass is 2 lakh kilometer per second. So therefore, you can see that the speed of the light decreases when it passes from air or vacuum to glass or water. So therefore, the speed of the light is different for different medium. Okay, so this is about the speed of the light. In the next class, we will come to the spectral light and colors. Thank you.